Good morning. It's your friend Bailey, and today I want to talk about my friend in front of me, wheatgrass. Now, wheatgrass is the premature form of wheat. The plant that grows up and gives you flour is an older version of this. And this is one of my favorite plants I grow because I'm very interested in health and keeping myself healthy. And this is one of the plants that does a lot of it. Now, why it's so good for you, there's many reasons why it's good for you. I could sit here for hours to list them all, but I'll give you the best reasons I have. So, right off the bat, you'll notice how green it is. And that is because it is filled with a chemical known as chlorophyll. And chlorophyll is kind of like a plant's blood. You know, it's green, and it's what the plant uses as food when it does photosynthesis. Interesting thing about chlorophyll, it is very structurally similar to the hemoglobin in our blood. That's the part of our blood that's responsible for moving oxygen all over the body. So when you have this plant and you consume the juice, you get that chlorophyll in your system, and your body gets more oxygen. And more oxygen means more energy. Energy boosting. So you get a lot more done in a lot shorter time. And usually better because it improves cognition and things. It does so much. You'll notice I said if you consume the juice. Now, you're not supposed to eat large quantities of the grass itself because it is full of a fiber known as cellulose, and the human gut cannot digest cellulose. To be able to digest cellulose, you need 4 stomachs like a cow. So we just drink the juice mostly. Now I will say, I have eaten my 2 ounces of wheatgrass. It's about that much, not very much. I have just eaten that, and I've been absolutely fine. My stomach never hurt. I got the energy boost. I got all the benefits. I don't know. I guess it's okay in smaller quantities. Sometimes people will ask me, you have really clear skin. How do you do that? This helps a lot. See what it does. It's a great detoxifier. It helps your gut health a lot. So if you consume this, you'll be using the bathroom every day. And hate to tell you, your skin health comes from inside you, not from the things you put on from the outside. Well, unless you have like dry skin or something like that. But usually skin health is on the inside. Now, I am selling pots this big of it for $5. And I think that's an awesome deal because literally it grows so fast. If you keep it in this pot and trim it every time it gets to this height, this is all you'll ever need. It's all. Now, you see my wheatgrass back here. This is how much I keep. But that's just because I give my horse and my chicken some as well. And I like to share the benefits, so I share them among my family and friends. So yeah, I hope you learned a lot about wheatgrass. It's an amazing plant, and I'm super excited to be able to offer it to you. Of course, before you take any kind of supplement, do your own research. Very important. Just because I'm a genius, don't just trust me. You have your own brain for a reason. Well, that's about all the time I have, so have a good day. I just realized it might be helpful if I tell you the ways I consume wheatgrass. So what I like to do is I like to cut it when it's about this height. I cut it down pretty far, but I leave the roots intact so it can grow back. And since I don't have a juicer that can take it just yet, because you need a specific kind of juicer to be able to juice grass, what I do is I put it in a blender. I usually also add a few pieces of cucumber for extra liquid, and I blend it up. then what I do is I put the bowl down. I put a tea cloth around the bowl, and then I pour the blended mixture in. And then I lift up the bag and I squeeze out the juice. Then what I do, I could just drink it just like that. 2 ounces is all you need. But what I do is then I pour that mixture into ice cubes. And from there, I just put it in my smoothies or in my water in the morning, and I'm good to go. Alright, that is actually all this time. I hope you all have a good day. Bye.